Hey there, welcome to today's video, where we're going to dive deep into the fascinating story of Blockbuster Video. You know, the iconic rental store that once dominated the entertainment industry. From its humble beginnings in Texas to its rise to fame in the 90s and early 2000s, Blockbuster was a cultural phenomenon that changed the way we consumed media. But, as we'll soon find out, all good things must come to an end. Blockbuster's downfall serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of adapting to change and never becoming complacent. So sit back, relax, and let's take a closer look at the rise and fall of Blockbuster Video. And hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. Trust me, you won't regret it. As we dive deeper into the history of the rental market, we can't ignore the impact of one particular giant, Blockbuster. They revolutionized the way people rented movies, not just through their wide selection of titles, but also through the introduction of late fees. Love them or hate them, they certainly knew how to make a profit. But Blockbuster wasn't just a major player in the rental market. They also had a hand in shaping the film industry itself. From the way movies were marketed to the way they were distributed, Blockbuster had a huge influence. They were the gatekeepers, and if your movie wasn't on their shelves, it was likely to struggle at the box office. Of course, the industry was constantly evolving, and Blockbuster had to adapt. The rise of VHS and DVD gave them even more power, and they expanded their brand into new territories. But as we'll see in the next part, even a giant like Blockbuster wasn't immune to the winds of change. So stay tuned, because the story is about to take a dramatic turn. Welcome back, folks. Today we're diving into the fall of Blockbuster, one of the biggest names in the entertainment industry. So what led to their ultimate downfall? Well, for starters, the rise of online streaming services like Netflix definitely played a major role. People were no longer limited to renting movies from a physical store. They could simply stream them from the comfort of their own home. But it wasn't just the competition that caused Blockbuster's downfall. It was also their failure to adapt to the changing market trends. They were too slow to jump on the streaming bandwagon, and by the time they did, it was too late. Corporate hubris played a big part in their demise as well. They were so confident in their dominance of the market that they failed to see the changing tide until it was too late. Now, the downfall of Blockbuster had a huge impact on the industry as a whole. It was a cautionary tale for other businesses to not become complacent and to always be willing to adapt to changing trends. So what can we learn from this? Well, for starters, never underestimate the power of competition. And always keep an eye out for new market trends. It could mean the difference between your business thriving or falling into obscurity. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Join me next time as we explore the rise of streaming services and their impact on the entertainment industry. As we dive deeper into the legacy of Blockbuster, it's impossible not to recognize the impact it had on the film industry. Blockbuster was the king of home entertainment, and its stores were a staple in communities across the world. But as streaming services like Netflix emerged, Blockbuster failed to adapt. Its demise paved the way for the rise of streaming services, forever changing the way we consume media. But what lessons can we learn from Blockbuster's rise and fall? Well, for one, innovation is key. Blockbuster was slow to embrace new technology, and it ultimately cost them. The importance of adaptability in business cannot be overstated. And yet, despite its downfall, Blockbuster's legacy can still be felt today. Its impact on the film industry is undeniable, and the way we consume media has been forever altered. So let's take a moment to appreciate the legacy of Blockbuster and the lessons it can teach us about innovation and adaptability in business. Wow, can you believe what we just learned about Blockbuster? It truly is a cautionary tale for businesses everywhere. From their meteoric rise to their sudden downfall, it's clear that even the biggest companies can fall victim to complacency and a failure to adapt. But what can we learn from this story? Well, for one, it's important to always stay ahead of the curve and be willing to take risks in order to stay relevant. Blockbuster failed to do this, and as a result, they were left behind. Another lesson is the importance of listening to your customers. Blockbuster ignored the growing trend of streaming and paid the price for it. By staying in touch with what your customers want and need, you can ensure that you're always providing value. So as we wrap up this video, I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on the lessons that can be learned from Blockbuster's rise and fall. Let's use their story as a reminder of what can happen when we become complacent and fail to adapt. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video informative and thought-provoking.